Hash the Big Bang Theory, Sheldon and Amy's relationship timeline, season by season. Sheldon Cooper and Amy Farrah Fowler's relationship is one of the most uniquely endearing love stories in sitcom history. What began as an experiment in social engineering eventually blossomed into one of the Big Bang Theory's most heartwarming arcs. Their romance progressed slowly, sometimes frustratingly so, but every milestone felt hard-earned and deeply in character. Here's a detailed season-by-season breakdown of Sheldon and Amy's evolution, from socially awkward acquaintances to Nobel Prize-winning power couple. Season 3, The First Spark. Sheldon meets Amy at the very end of Season 3 in the finale episode, The Lunar Excitation. Raj and Howard secretly create an online dating profile for Sheldon, hoping to find his intellectual equal. Shockingly, the algorithm works, and Amy Farrah Fowler, a neurobiologist with similarly stunted social skills and emotional detachment, enters the picture. Though their initial connection is framed more as an intellectual curiosity than romantic chemistry, the foundations of something special are laid. Amy and Sheldon agree to meet monthly to satisfy their respective mothers, but neither is remotely interested in emotional closeness at this stage. Season 4, An Unconventional Courtship. Amy becomes a recurring character and a bigger part of the gang. While still referring to each other as not boyfriend and girlfriend, Sheldon and Amy's interactions take on a more flirtatious tone, in their own strange way. Sheldon begins to appreciate Amy's company, and Amy experiments with female friendships through her bond with Penny. Her obsession with Penny adds comic relief, but also shows Amy slowly growing emotionally. When Amy refers to Sheldon as her kinda sorta boyfriend, he doesn't correct her, a huge step for him. By the end of Season 4, Sheldon experiences jealousy for the first time when Amy goes on a date with Stuart. While he doesn't articulate it as jealousy, his irritation signals the start of deeper feelings. Season 5, Officially Shamey. Season 5 marks a major milestone. Sheldon and Amy are officially a couple. In the Flaming Spittoon acquisition, after seeing Amy with Stuart again, Sheldon surprises everyone including himself by asking her to be his girlfriend. His proposal comes with a detailed relationship agreement, a hilariously bureaucratic but telling way for Sheldon to establish intimacy on his own terms. As a couple, Sheldon and Amy begin to explore new ground, including date nights, hand-holding, and even cuddling during illness. Amy occasionally pushes for more intimacy, but respects Sheldon's boundaries. Their dynamic is still largely platonic, but their affection, however intellectualized, is clearly growing. Season 6, Emotional Growth and Brainy Bonding. Sheldon and Amy deepen their emotional bond. Amy encourages Sheldon to step out of his comfort zone, whether that's going to a wedding or giving a Valentine's Day gift coupon for 31 minutes of uninterrupted eye contact, romantic in Sheldon's world. This season also highlights Amy's growing confidence and her gentle, persistent encouragement of Sheldon's emotional development. Though Sheldon still recoils from traditional expressions of romance, he clearly values Amy and begins prioritizing her feelings, even if begrudgingly. One standout moment is when Sheldon says, "I love you," not verbally, but through actions like choosing Amy over a video game console or defending her to others. For someone with his emotional challenges, these gestures are huge. Season 7, First, I Love You. In Season 7, Sheldon becomes more emotionally vulnerable, especially as he faces upheaval in his career and life. Amy becomes a source of stability and support, someone he increasingly relies on. The landmark moment comes in the locomotive manipulation, when Sheldon kisses Amy on the lips for the first time during a train trip. What starts as a sarcastic response to Amy's desire for romance transforms into a genuine, passionate moment. Amy is stunned and thrilled. This season also showcases Amy's patience and empathy. She's never manipulative or pushy, despite often wanting more. Sheldon's small emotional steps are treated like big victories because they signify his deepening feelings. Season 8. Cracks begin to show. While Season 8 includes several cute moments, such as Amy helping Sheldon buy a Christmas gift or attending prom together, it also begins to show cracks in their relationship. Amy starts feeling frustrated by Sheldon's emotional unavailability and his sometimes selfish behavior. In The Commitment Determination, The season finale, Amy finally puts her foot down. Despite being thrilled by the idea of coitus, which she hints at during the prom episode, Amy breaks up with Sheldon because she feels he takes her for granted. Unbeknownst to her, Sheldon had been planning to propose. In a heartbreaking twist, the moment Amy walks away, Sheldon pulls a ring from his desk drawer, a symbol of just how much she means to him, even if he struggles to express it. Season 9. Reunion and First Time. Season 9 explores the aftermath of their breakup. Sheldon struggles with the loss but refuses to acknowledge his grief openly. Amy tries dating others but ultimately realizes her heart still belongs to Sheldon. In the opening night excitation, their reconciliation reaches a landmark moment. Sheldon decides to be intimate with Amy for the first time on her birthday, no less. The decision is both heartfelt and hilarious, with the entire build-up intercut with Star Wars excitement. But the act itself is treated with maturity and genuine tenderness. It's a culmination of years of emotional growth. By the end of Season 9, Sheldon and Amy are back together, more open and emotionally honest than ever. Season 10. Living Together Experiment. Following their reconciliation, Sheldon and Amy embark on a bold new experiment, living together in Penny's old apartment while Leonard and Penny stay across the hall. Initially framed as a short-term trial, cohabitation proves surprisingly successful. They navigate daily routines, argue over bathroom schedules, and support each other's careers, all while discovering that they can share a space without driving each other insane. This season normalizes their relationship. They begin acting like a typical couple, albeit a highly intellectual one. Amy becomes less of an outsider to Sheldon's world and more of an integral part of his daily life. Season 11. Engagement and Wedding Planning. Season 11 kicks off with a monumental moment. Sheldon proposes to Amy. After consulting with Stephen Hawking, of course, Sheldon decides he wants to spend the rest of his life with her. Amy accepts, and they begin planning their quirky but heartfelt wedding. Their engagement period is filled with laughs, like their attempt to merge two extremely rational minds into the chaos of wedding prep, but also sincere connection. They support each other's professional endeavors and continue to push each other to grow emotionally. The finale, The Bow to Asymmetry, features their wedding officiated by Mark Hamill in a perfect Star Wars crossover. It's touching, funny, and thoroughly shamey. Their vows, peppered with science metaphors and heartfelt admiration, are just how far they've come. Season 12. The Nobel Couple. The final season gives Sheldon and Amy the ultimate honor, a joint Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on superasymmetry. Their professional partnership proves just as powerful as their romantic one. Yet even amid the glamour of Nobel fame, Season 12 focuses on how much Sheldon still needs to learn. In the finale,